Hi, I'm dgerard and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you daily. Today, 7 is the most random number. Ask a chatbot. Yeah, if you ask a chatbot for a random number from 1 to 10, it'll mostly pick 7. This has been tested. Here's a paper from February 2025 testing chatbot randomness. Quote, GPT-4o Mini, Phi 4, and Gemini 2.0 in particular seem much more restricted in this range, as they choose 7 in about 80% of total cases. Unquote. Computers are pretty good at random numbers, but chatbots don't work in numbers, they work in word tokens. So if you ask a chatbot for a number, it'll pick whatever words are in its training, and 7 has long been known as humans' favourite number when they're asked for something that sounds random. This is from 1976. Quote, when asked to report the first digit that comes to mind, a predominant number, 28.4%, of 558 persons on the Yale campus chose 7. Unquote. Chatbots don't do random numbers, but they'll answer you with words that match the pattern of text with a random sounding number. So, guess what happens when people ask the chatbot for a password? Irregular is a chatbot testing company. Irregular tested chatbot passwords. Quote, LLM-generated passwords generated directly by the LLM rather than by an agent using a tool appear strong, but are fundamentally insecure, because LLMs are designed to predict tokens, the opposite of securely and uniformly sampling random characters. Despite this, LLM-generated passwords appear in the real world, used by real users and invisibly chosen by coding agents as part of code development tasks instead of relying on traditional secure password generation methods. Unquote. When you ask the chatbot for a strong password, it does not generate one. It picks example patterns of random passwords from its training. Irregular asked Claude for 50 strong passwords. They found standard patterns in the passwords. Most of them started with G7. The characters capital L, 9, lowercase m, 2, $, and hash appeared in all the passwords. And it kept repeating passwords. One password appeared 18 times in the 50 passwords. ChatGPT and Gemini give similar results, but the passwords, sure, looked random. The Register tried out chatbot passwords themselves, and they got similar results to Irregular. Chatbots are just bad at this. The other problem with predictable passwords is that they're really crackable. In the jargon, they have low entropy. Guessing predictable passwords is so much easier. So, why would you ask a chatbot to generate a password for you? Because chatbot users use the chatbot as their first call for everything. It's their universal answer machine. You and I might know better, but so many people do not. They fell for the machine that's been fine-tuned really hard to make people fall for it. Even the vibe coders fell for the password one. So, you don't want to use a chatbot. What should you do to generate a strong password? If your web browser has a password generator, use that. It'll be good enough. All the password manager apps like 1Password or LastPass, they have a password generator page. They'll be okay. But basically, anything is better than a chatbot. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. Today is my birthday. I look forward to your good wishes. If you're up to getting me something nice, join the Patreon, linked in the show notes. You support our work here, and you get occasional bonus stuff. I also have an Amazon wish list for gadgets the YouTube and the podcast could really do with. And if you don't have money to spare, that's fine. Your love is enough. Just tell one person about Pivot to AI. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.